Statuses help you stay organized and productive in ClickUp. You'll always know where your tasks stand by what status they're in at any time. Let's get started.
Hey, thanks, Paul. So, what are statuses? Statuses are the steps or stages that tasks go through to help you visualize progress from start to finish. Statuses help you and your team stay productive by providing transparency, improving efficiency, adding a layer of organization, and standardizing a process for your team. Everybody can now see what they need to work on, easily stay on the same page, and ensure nothing falls through the cracks. Statuses can be as simple as to do and done, with only one click needed to complete the task. Or you can create them your way. They can be named, assigned a different color, and created on any list, folder, or space within your workspace. Pretty cool, right? Statuses you create on a location in your hierarchy can be quickly applied to all tasks and locations underneath it. It's recommended to keep your statuses consistent across teams. Consider standardizing them at the folder or even the space level. Let's walk through the status creation process together. To set the statuses for an existing space, click on the ellipses menu and select Statuses. A similar screen will appear if you're creating a space from scratch. You'll see a window asking you what task statuses you want. In this area, you have a lot of options. Let's unpack this for you. Starting off, there are status templates on the left. Depending on the type of work you're going to do, choose from existing status templates or create your own custom statuses. Here's a pro tip. When creating statuses on the folder or list level, you can create a brand new custom status set or apply existing statuses from the next level up in the hierarchy. Locations with custom statuses will never inherit statuses. To the right, you'll notice each task status is grouped into categories. Each status is categorized to make sure your processes are standardized across the board. In other words, you can group, filter, view, and report across status categories as well as an individual status. The first category is Not Started, and this is enabled by a ClickUp. This category indicates work hasn't started yet. The next category is Active. This category represents tasks that are currently being worked on. The final two categories are Done and Closed. The Done category shows work has been completed on a task but still needs a final review or approval. Any tasks in the Done status category will remain in your views and will unblock all dependencies associated with it. The main difference between the Done and Closed categories is that Closed indicates your task is finalized and completed. Anytime you mark a status as closed, it'll be completed and hidden from your view. There can only be one closed status, and it can only be renamed. For this example, let's create custom statuses from scratch for a creative team. Start by renaming the existing Not Started status. Just click in the relevant status box and change the name. Next, create a new active status. Click Add Status, type the name, and press Enter, then select a color. In this example, one status was in the incorrect order. To reorder a status, click the grip icon and drag and drop it. Let's create your Done status. Just add the new statuses and drag them to the Done Statuses section. To wrap up, rename the complete status to Published. That's it. Make sure to click the Save Changes button when you are done to activate your new statuses. You can go back to your settings and add, rename, change colors, or even delete existing statuses at any time. If you choose to delete a status and there are tasks in that status, you'll be prompted with a pop-up to map a new status. Now that you've created your statuses, let's see them in action. Select your space, access a list view, and click on the status next to a task. Voila! Your new statuses appear. Let's check back in with Paul.
You now see how easy it is to choose and create your statuses to help you become more productive in ClickUp.